I hope this fucking started because, yeah, I'm crying on camera again, and not from something sad. Jesus. From just the fucking epicness of Aerial Rebuild, Witch of Mercury, on Thieaudio Prestige Limited. Do you don't want to watch this whole video? They're better than Monarch Mark 3s for what I want out of an IM. And the weird fucking thing is, I'm not stopping the sound because I might be blast screaming. Monarch Mark 3s are pre-order $1,000, 2DD, 6BA, 2 EST. The Prestige Limited, 4 EST, 4BA, 1DD, $1,300. Impossibly hard to drive. 56 out of 63, low gain, and I had it on high gain, and it goes down that notch, and it's not loud enough. These are the encapsulation of everything I want out of a high-end IEM. I literally had bubbles come on from Yoshi Horikawa. I'm just still blasting them, by the way. And it was just the sound like the rain falling. That it's so loud. I could feel my eye, like, you know that face you make when, like, you're in pain, but you don't want it to stop? That. This is the most epic review I've ever done because I'm hearing the music, and it's nowhere coming out near as good as that. Holy fuck. I didn't review these for a hot minute because I had this and I had the Monarch Mark III at the same time. But I don't like, oh, I got a thing and I listen to it. I get a thing and I listen to it. I get a thing, I throw it on the burn-in rig, just so if someone's like, you didn't burn them in, Zios, I can say, fuck you, I burn everything in for like 2 weeks. Infinite burn-in. And I was finished with them and I put them on the shelf over there. And I took out the Monarch Mark IIIs first. I'm like, all right, I'll just do these. And they blew me away. Technically, the Monarch Mark IIIs are better than these. Technically. And by technically, I mean, I'm sure they measure better. This is the sound I want. This is soundstage. This is a aggressive low end. This is smooth, creamy mids. This puts you in a space that makes you... I grabbed them off the shelf, not to bring them here. I grabbed them off the shelf and brought them to California. This was the IEM that I decided to just randomly pick up. This unreleased fucking $1,400 IEM was the one I picked up and brought on the plane to fly to California. And so I wasn't like going to record it, and I was going to use these as my benchmark. IEM. Like, whatever they are, they are. Everyone's like, oh, you're going to love these. And I was plugging these in amplifiers. I heard these on the Mass Kobo 465. Just what? And sitting here on, you know, the S17 or the SPL furniture, or even that, which still puts out a lot of noise for an IEM. But this fucking IEM. And I just took it off my render tips and put it back onto the DDSS, the Duno SSs, because I didn't want to... This will be the third IEM review in a row where I'm just like, oh, put on my tips, and it feels too shilly. But I think I might like them. I think I did them on those tips because I was on the plane and I wanted everything to go away. I can't fucking express the... It's a speaker room. These are walking into a room, a hall, not a room, a hall, and they're performing not just there's like a live performance. No, that would be more like the ICO OH5s. This is like you're walking into a hall, and it's the grandest speakers you've ever fucking heard. Like, perfect. And it's not a dead room. It's not Golden Sound Studio. Golden, you still need to take some panels out. It's not dead. It's a living room. But not a living room like a thing. It's like the sound in there has walls to bounce off of. It's not a perfect space, but it doesn't matter because these fucking speakers are the size of Buicks and they're pointed right at you and they're going to perform this sound to you. Prestige Limited are that. They're like walking into a fucking giant space and they have giant speakers performing giant miracles. It's an overwhelming sound. I don't think they're as technically good as the Monarchs. I think they'd probably measure worse. I think Soundstage fucks with measurements. When you add more depth to things, things go away. Details aren't as crisp because they're further away, but they're still being played. They're just over there. If you want to hear that detail, you got to turn it up. And unfortunately, it's I'm on fucking medium gain 45 on this monstrosity. The Phoniture's up to -21. I don't even know if it'll play on this drop. I was tempted to flip this to high gain, but I didn't need it. I never heard the original Prestige. The Limited is, I think, $100 more, $200 more. And it's the new tuning. And whoever tuned this, you have my thanks. Because it's just... I'm on, by the way, my Purple Asylum cable, aka the Cadmus 8W. Not because the original cable needs... That's fine. Needs it for like a sound improvement. I needed to make it more special. Here's the original cable. You get the little pull-off interchangeable. Doesn't come with much, also. I like open the box to double check. And it's like, yeah, it comes with box and tip. I don't even know where the actual original tips are. It doesn't fucking matter. Just... I don't think you're going to find a tip that this sounds bad on. It's a 2-pin, 4-wire, twisty one. It's fine. Whatever, doesn't matter. Wire doesn't matter. Retrieve those from the depths. They're large. They're like the same size as the Monarch. I love this fucking... In the back, you could see it. There's a ring that, like, explodes when you do that. It actually changes shape. It's like 3D depth. And color sparkles, and it just says Thieaudio, and Thieaudio doesn't try to say Prestige anywhere on it except for there. And it doesn't say, oh, it does say Limited. Prestige Limited, pair number 1023. This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT. It makes me think about my Soft Ears Twilights and if I want to go back to back and compare against it. I know that I physically like these more than the Monarchs because this is what I want in a sound. I want things to just sound huge and overwhelming. And the Monarchs are a little bit more controlled. It's like a studio environment. And they're giving you everything I want in the Monarchs. But I still thought the Soft Ears Twilights would be more natural. Enter these. And the fact that they're doing it with fucking 9 drivers... Fucking hands off, hats off, cocks out for fucking Thieaudio, because they've done something with this that I'm pretty fucking astonished. I also want to point out one other thing. I'm using large on both sides. I never do that because the IEM is in such a weird shape, like in the thing, that a medium on this side wouldn't seat properly. And sealing these on your ears is very important. I'm actually kind of depressed a little bit because these have now pushed me. They've pushed I heard them for 2 weeks in fucking thing. And I tried to forget about them when I came back. So it's been 2 weeks since California or 2.5 weeks since California. Because I'm like, I'll get to them and I'll love them. But when I get here with the Ahego mousepad and the, if I get hooked on huge dicks thing, that's this. This is the huge dicks I'm hooked on. And I'm putting them back in my ears. And I'm just going to listen to... Because I've currently got... Apparently Nights in White Satin from the Moody Blues has like a vocal presentation at the end where they're just talking. And it's like... Red is gray and yellow white. These are romantic. These are romancing my heart. Oh, there was like, there's just, what the fuck is even this playing? Oh, it's Neko Monogatari. Hey, Sony, can you hear it? It's someone just, oh my god, it's like a drum solo. Someone's got, and I could hear everywhere everything is. Oh, and the bass kicks are like in my chest. In her chest. Oh, fuck, man. I gotta not listen to these ever again. Because they're just... I know these are not as good as the Monarchs, because the Monarchs felt like the best IEM I've heard. This feels like if I took a great IEM and then got access to an EQ and I'm like, you know, I want more of this and less of this and more, and I fucked with it till I liked it. The way I like it isn't normally flat, or that's why I know it's fucking gonna record terribly. And I don't even know. I've not even looked up what the measurements are like. These are special in ways that I am not accustomed to hearing. Redline Day from the Redline OST featuring Rob Laufer. Just like acoustic guitar and it's just back and forth. You know that humming can get you fucking cited on YouTube? Humming! I didn't know that. But apparently that's the, and it won't give you like specifically times. It's like you hummed and we understood the melody. And like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, no, if you can't afford a giant room with giant speakers to play your music on, I don't think a headphone comes close to this. Tungsten, even Tungsten, doesn't achieve it doesn't achieve the soundstage that these are achieving. It has amazing soundstage, but it's still close. Nothing's close about this. This is the widest, everything is out there, and it's just... This would be the equivalent of... If you had Tungstens and these, and then a giant set of speakers, you can retire from audio forever. I just want to sleep with them in my head forever and ever and ever and ever. I've been to the sunset. He's about to start singing and I'm going to weep again. So I got to stop this review. He's so clear. All the sound is happening and it's so far away, and then like you get that center image of a man just singing. I could tell he's this far from the microphone and where he's standing. Fuck. How is any IEM supposed to compete with this? I just did the sounds. And it probably came up before this. I apologize. And I had to do so much to get those to be tolerable. But they're not, like, they were designed with 10 BAs. They're designed to be the most detailed. And sure, they're the most detailed, but they lacked soundstage. They lacked this. And I don't know what the actual design plan was for the limiteds, but it's my top IEM. It just like someone predicted, or people predicted, you're gonna like if you like the Monarch, you'll love the Prestige, and I do. And it's doing things to sound I did not expect an IEM to be able to do. We're at a high price range. We're at $1,300. It's not a surprise that it's good. It's a surprise that I'm as excited for this as I would be for, I don't know, an $89 IEM that blew my fucking mind. Which just happened, by the way. The last IEM was the Divinius Tangzu. And that like fucking shocked me how good it was. And the only reason I'm not shocked at how good this is to this point is because I've been using these for 2 weeks, then off for 2 weeks, and back on. Things that should be violently loud, like I have this Space Dandy song, it's like someone fucking... It changes the shape of the music that you don't even know what the hell you're getting to. It's one of those listening experiences that you're gonna have to listen to these songs that you know and love again because you own these. Oh, track is from Warzone 2100, the RTS game from 1998. Look it up. You can actually still play it for free. Track 4, and I've listened to this track since 1998 because I'm pretty sure I had the game like a year or two after it came out, and I was a wee lad, and the CD had the audio, and I learned how to rip MP3s out of the WAV files, so I would listen to this. It's so mono. Yeah, I've listened to this track for 20 fucking years and I've never heard the shit happening in this track. That's the oldest track I could find. That's track. That or Interstate 76 are the game soundtracks that are like the ones. Oh, something breathing in me. I've never heard that before. It's like it's like you recorded a and then slowed it down to like 1/3 speed and I could hear it expanding. To buy these. There it is. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care if you buy the wire. I don't care if you use the tips. Do you know I linked the tips? I'm going to put them back on my tips, on the render tips, and see if it makes a difference. But not on video, because it doesn't fucking matter. Oh my God. These could absolutely ruin somebody. All right. I'm done. You're done. We're done. Thank you for stopping by. Patreon, subscribe, star support this channel. If you don't like what I'm saying, feel free to leave a comment. If you do like what I'm saying, feel free to leave a comment. Check out hi-fi guides, do all that other shit. Wallpaper in the wallpaper horde. It should sync all the wallpapers I've ever used ever. And I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is me. You want to see me done? You want to see what I look like when I'm done? This is me when I'm done. I'm done. Go away. Go away. Ugly gorilla. Go away.